Hello YouTube land! Welcome to another edition of Jeff's Toy Reviews. I am Jeff, your host, and today I'm reviewing Transformers Titans Return, Flintlock, and Sergeant Cup. Found this guy at Target just the other day and really happy to finally review him. I did already take him out of his plastic coffin, so we can go ahead and take a look at the packaging. A nice piece of art of Cup's face, looking all angry and snarly because, you know, Cup seemed like an angry guy. He was just grumpy. I thought he was great in the movie. So here he is, some product shots on the back, transformed into his Jeep mode, or his truck mode, and there we go. Metal acid. Look, ooh, metal melting acid burst. Nice! So that is the packaging. There you go. Sorry about the glare there at the last second. And here he is. I'm going to lower the camera so we can get a better look at him. For some reason. Look at Cup. And he's small and cute. No. Here is Cup in his vehicle mode. And you know what? I really like this. It pays a lot of tribute to the G1 mold. Looks a lot like the 1986 movie Cup. I like how everything is, you can, I mean, if you look at the bottom, you know that the legs are here, upper body's here. But if you look at it, you see the fists. You got visible fist syndrome. But if you're looking like this, you don't really see anything. Really cool, and I really like all the little designs and everything, and got a couple ports back here. I'll show you what those are for. His cockpit does open, and you can fit his Titan Master right inside there. Matter of fact, I will bring out Flintlock right now, and here is Flintlock. He is, looks pretty good. You know, he can raise his arms up, and you know, it's on that ball joint, and he can put his arms out. He can sit down, you know, put his legs straight, and yeah. And you go ahead, and there is a little slot there, right in the middle there. You go ahead and you gotta line him up just right and push him in. He really doesn't stay into place that well, and I think it's just because of the design. But you know, you can cockpit and close that down, and he's in there, and you can have him driving, or you can take him out. He does have these two blasters, which I think look really good, and they do combine. There are slots, slots here and tabs here, and they just really just come together, and boom. And you can either have the Titan Master in there, which or you can mount these on the back like so. And it gives it a nice clean back. Or you can put them this way, and there's all these pegs down here, and you can actually have a couple of Titan Masters riding on the back, acting as gunners, you know, on this vehicle. And I think that is really neat. You can have one in the cockpit, two up here shooting back at the Decepticons as they're killing everybody. Really, really cool idea. But if you just want for storage, like there are no other gunners, you just put it like that, and it looks, you know, you got a little gap here, but that doesn't really bug me in any way at all. You know, I think like that, it looks really clean. Even like so, looks pretty good. You can have a bunch of little Titan Masters standing back here. So transformation is not bad. Actually, I think it's pretty neat how they did it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this here, and we're going to just separate this a little bit, give us some room, bring these down like so. And you're going to bring, since we just separated the legs, we're going to bring this all the way around like so, and that's going to snap in here. And then you're going to fold, and then another hinge here, and fold. And then this tab is going to go into that slot there, like so. And then you're going to bring the foot down out of here, and then this is just going to come back here and then snap into place. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to untab everything here because there's slots along the sides, and there's these tabs here. Comes here, and I like how everything just snaps into place. Oop, not completely lined up. I guess I am. That one did not. I did not hear the snap on that one. So there you go. And then you take these two pieces here and then you bring them down. And there's a tab here that slots right into there. And that just, that just fills in the front of the legs. And we're going to go ahead and pull this down like so. We're going, now my legs, his hip joints, and it seems like it's a thing with these figures, with Hasbro. Every time they put something out, they just don't get the hip joints right. Now you can fix that by putting like a polish, a clear nail polish or something on there, and that will show it. So, and then you got this, and you're going to come up here, bring these down. We're going to open up the cockpit. We're going to bring up the front of the car down, and then we're going to accordion that down, bring that down, clicks into place, and you're going to unpeg. There's a little peg here, port here, bring the fists in, those lock into place. I mean, transformation is really easy. It's actually not bad. I think it's kind of fun. And there you go. There we have Cup in his robot mode. He stands fine, but when you want to get into different positions, he has an issue with his hips. I will personally, I'll be taking the hips off and adding like a small piece of, you can use paper towel. And believe it or not, small piece of paper towel will tighten the hips up really well, and you don't have to paint or add anything on the figure. And unless you're playing with them all the time, the paper towel is going to last. So we're going to take Flintlock and we're going to fold him in half, and there he is. Cup's face. For Cup's face, I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I think it's the gray of the helmet that really makes me not like it. Because, you know, he should still be this blue, and they did that gray, and it's really irritates me. But whatever. I mean, personal preference, personal preference. And there he is, looking all Cup-like. And you can, of course, he can hold his blasters like so in his hands. And if you do not want to have him in his hands, you can take the blasters, turn him around. And I thought this was kind of neat. You can take both blasters, connect them together, and they will plug right in there. And there you have weapon storage in case you want him to hold something else, or just to, you know, be the crotchety old guy without weapons in his hands. So pretty cool. So for articulation, because the Titan Master is on a ball joint, he can look down. He really can't look down. He can look up a little. He has the full 360 and not much wiggle in his head. He can, due to transformation, well, he can bring his arms out like so, or you can bring it up and he can have his arms out all the way like that. He does a full 360. He does have the double elbow joint because of the transformation. No, well, he does have a bicep swivel, does not have a waist swivel. You can bring his hand out like that, but you cannot bring it any further in there. He does have the waist swivel. Again, his thighs don't stand like that, but he does have the mid-thigh swivel. He does have a good bend at the knee at 90 degrees, and then you can, due to transformation, move his toe, but there is no ankle rocker or anything like that. So that's it for articulation on this guy. And for size comparison, here he is with Road Rage there. Little tiny guy. I mean, not Road Rage. Roadburn. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So look, there he is with little Roadburn, little Legends class figure there. And here he is with Laser Optimus Prime from the Chaos at Velocitron box set. And you know, that's looks pretty good. I mean, these are your, you know, your typical Voyager leader class figures, and I think they look all right. And he fits in. I mean, I think he's a good addition to the Transformers Titans Return line. I I don't know. I wasn't hoping for much more. I was happy with what I got. But I guess I just wanted to... I know it doesn't sound like I was happy with what I got, right? Because I'm like doing all these caveats. But I was just expecting something a little different. I mean, is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe a little bit better on the paint apps, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Just something a little different. And what I got was Cup. And I think I think it's the paint apps. I was really hoping that they would have fixed some of the paint. Instead of bringing him out with a gray head. I know I'd seen a lot of people already review this figure and he had the gray head, but it is what it is. Let me get Roadburn out of the way. Let me get Optimus out of the way. And here he is with his Sharkticon fighting buddy, Hot Rod. Or Hot Rodimus, or whatever people want to call him. He's Hot Rod. Sorry. Always Hot Rod. So there he is. They're together. And he does stand just a little bit taller at the head. Which, is cool. I think Cup would have been a little bit taller than Hot Rod. Hot Rod was a younger bot. He's an older figure, so maybe older character, older bot. Maybe he was built bigger because he was a wrecker and he's just a speedster or whatever. So, anyway, that's it for those guys. So, final thoughts. If you are collecting Transformers Titans Return figures, like I am, he's a must-get. I mean, he's Cup. It's Sergeant Cup. And I really like the overall on him. I like the transformation. I think it's kind of fun. I do like him in car mode. I think is fantastic. His robot mode is great for display. I wish Hasbro would have tightened up the hips, but they didn't. And yeah, so that's that. I do not have his instructions or his card out. That's why I didn't show them. But, the artwork is the same thing and that you would see. So sorry about that. I do have a lot of things moving around because I'm going to be selling a lot of stuff on eBay. A lot of Transformers and stuff will be going up soon. But for right now, I wanted to review this guy, get the review out so you guys can take a look at him because he is showing up at Targets. And that means he's going to be showing up at Walmarts and everything else. He's just going to be showing up everywhere. Oop, maybe I shouldn't have moved the camera so much. We'll zoom in just a little bit. He's going to be showing up pretty much everywhere pretty soon. So get him when you can, because we know that some of these bots become extremely limited at certain places, and then we never see him again, and then we see thousands of them. So I think this guy's actually really worthy of being in anyone's collection. I really like the overall paint on him. I like all the little aesthetics that call back to the G1 era for this guy, especially the paint scheme. I like the weapon storage on the back. Well-balanced figure, even though the hips are a little loose. Like, he's not really having any issues standing up or anything. He's really a cool fig. So that's my opinion. Accept it for what it's worth. And thank you so much for watching another edition of Jeff's Toy Reviews. I am Jeff, your host. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends because maybe they're looking for a Sergeant Cup and maybe they're on the fence about buying him. So again, I think he's worth it. Thank you so much. Have yourselves a great day.